Good morning, welcome back to the start of another weekly vlog. It is bright and sunny on this Saturday morning. I kicked off my Saturday by going to a workout class. There is this studio that is super close to my apartment. I mean, I'm not gonna explain to you how close, but it's very close. I had looked at it on ClassPass a number of times because I was like, that is just so close, but I never made the effort to go do it because it was a 45-minute HIIT class and I was like, it's gonna kick my butt. And it did kick my butt. But again, it was a super cute studio. It was like basically in the first level of an apartment building. And then it was very small. My class only had 4 people in it. So we had a lot of personalized attention, which was really awesome. And it was on ClassPass. So I only spent 9 ClassPass points on it, which is really just not that many in the grand scheme of things. Like I spend more on other workout classes. I'm gonna come and chat with you in this little garden area because I know Sam's at home studying and I don't wanna go home and chat. So anyways, the class was really great. I mean, it did kick my butt. It was 45 minutes of HIIT. I mean, like, there was not really a warm up and there was like a quick warm up and a quick cool down, but for the most part, we were working the whole time. And so it was really hard, but it was really great. I over 400 calories in 45 minutes. And given how close it is, I'm gonna wait maybe until my September power sheets, but I would like to make it maybe a weekly goal to go to this class. I'm thinking, since it's so close, it makes it a really reasonable morning option. I'm not a great morning workouter. We've talked about this before, especially when it comes to working out at home. Like I'm not the best at it. But if I'm going to a studio and they have 7 to 7:45, so like I could still get up at 6 and do my normal morning routine and read and all that stuff, go to class at 7, and then I would start getting ready at 7:45, 7:40, like 7, instead of 7:30. So I would be maybe a little bit later to work, or I would have to eat breakfast once I get to work, or if maybe if I pack my lunch before I go, it might work. I need to kind of like figure out the logistics of that. I don't really want to do the 6 because then I have to wake up earlier than I normally do, which is fine on certain days. So maybe there are certain days I could make that work. But I think on the days that I have a lunch and I can't work out during lunch, instead of an evening class, I think I'm gonna try this morning HIIT class in my neighborhood. So it was really great. I was really proud of myself for going. It's really hot out. I did not like walking. I sweat walking there. But then on the way home, I stopped and got some coffee at my favorite coffee shop that is also really close by. It's the one that I do like to go work at if I don't need Wi-Fi. But I thought I would just go and grab a coffee and reward myself. And I had my water cup with me. And so the guy was like, do you want to use your cup or do you want to use one of ours? You save 50 cents. And I was like, what? So I know like at Starbucks, if you bring your own cup, you save 10 cents. And so like if I have my own cup with me, like that's great. But if I don't, like I don't really, like I know this is really bad for the environment. Someone's gonna be like, that's so bad. And like, but let me tell you, the environment might motivate me more than 10 cents at Starbucks. Like I'm just gonna be completely honest. I don't go to Starbucks enough for 10 cents to add up. But 50 cents and good for the environment, like I can be on board with that. That is very motivating. So I did not know that. Like it wasn't like I knew and I forgot. I told him, I was like, you guys don't advertise that because I come here like relatively frequently and I had no idea. Now when I do sit and work at the coffee shop, I always get a to stay cup. Well, that's not true because if I get iced, no they do. They have glass cups that they'll give me my iced cup in. So just kidding. If I am staying and working and I say that I'm staying, they'll give me a glass, like either a coffee mug or a glass cup for my iced coffee. And so it doesn't really matter. Although if I bring my own cup, do I still save 50 cents even if I'm staying? That's something to think about. So now, from now on, I think I will always be bringing my cup to that coffee place. So anyways, now I'm gonna go home and tackle the large to-do list I have today. I still have a couple errands that I need to run, so I'm gonna stay in my workout clothes and not shower quite yet because I know I'm gonna get sweaty just by walking out and about. So I'm gonna go home, make some breakfast, and then kind of prioritize my list. I made the list before I left for the workout class, but it's not prioritized. So I want to kind of put things into chunks, like first, second, third. I don't know what I'm talking about. I need to drink this coffee. I love when I can run one errand and check a bunch of things off of my list. So I just got back from CVS. I got my passport photo, or like my photo taken for my visa for India. I have an appointment at the like visa place on Tuesday and you have to have a photo that's different from your passport photo. And then I picked up some pictures so that I can catch up on some of my memory keeping. And then I also picked up a prescription. So it was just like, I went to CVS and got a bunch of things done. It was awesome. And now I'm gonna head to Whole Foods because I need to have my salad for the day. I ate lunch at home and now it's 6:15 And so I'm gonna go to Whole Foods. I just figured that I could get like a pre-made salad at Whole Foods because our Whole Foods has a really great like pre-made, you know, cook section on the first floor. If I can't, then I'm gonna go buy one of those like bags that comes with all the ingredients and you just kind of like shake it up and make it. I really don't want to make my own salad. Like I said, the salad challenge for August was that I was gonna buy a salad every day, and yes, I'm aware of the cost, but I'm trying to learn to like salad, and I never like the ones that I make myself. So we're gonna go see what Whole Foods has. I just figured it would be quicker than trying to go to one of the salad places in the neighborhood because I would have to walk a little bit further. Whole Foods is on the way home. So totally lucked out at Whole Foods. Went straight to the pre-made food section, and they obviously had a really nice salad bar like that you could build yourself, but as we've talked about here, I'm not very good at picking things out that I end up liking. Then they had a lot of options of like pre-made salads and vegetable type things, and so I went for this one that was kale, bacon, cheese, and some kind of dressing. I didn't read it that closely, but it looked good, and they had just brought it out, so it was like super fresh. And so I figured that was probably my best option. And then sort of to supplement that, instead of having that be my whole meal, since I figured, you know, bacon, and I already had eggs for breakfast, so having that many more eggs, the hard-boiled eggs probably wasn't the greatest option. I went over to the hot food section and I got some fish and a little bit of mac and cheese to go with my salad. This is the aftermath of filming 3 videos tonight. I almost wasn't gonna film today because Sam was home all day, and then he was like, I'm gonna go meet a friend for a drink. I was like, okay, great. I'm gonna film and make a huge mess. So now I'm gonna put friends on the computer and clean it up. Maybe this shot right here should be the thumbnail, this like disaster of an apartment right here. We'll see. We'll see if anything more exciting happens that gets to be the thumbnail. It's only the first day of the vlog. So I feel like I've talked about one of my favorite yoga studios a number of times. It's here in the city. It's called Y7, and it is hot yoga. It's not super hot. It's not Bikram hot. It's like a little bit less hot. It's still sweaty. And it's set to hip hop music, which is just totally much more my speed. I get very distracted and bored when I do yoga to like waterfalls. I need that like pump up. I love this place. If you're in or around the city or you're visiting and you love yoga, if you want to try something a little bit different, highly recommend. But I have a fun story. So a couple of weeks ago, a friend of mine from high school who lives here, that, I mean, we hung out more a couple of years back, and we haven't really talked as much in the past couple of years, but she is a yoga teacher, and she like posts all about health and wellness on her Facebook, and I see it all the time. And a couple weeks ago she posted that she recently got hired by the yoga company that I like, and she'd be teaching at a number of different studios, like a number of the different locations. And I commented and I was like, oh, that's awesome, I love Y7. And she said, oh, you should come take class sometime, whatever. And then earlier this week she posted like her actual schedule at like which studio she was gonna be at what times. And when she said she was gonna be at the Upper East Side one at 5:30 on Sunday, I was like, that sounds perfect. Like that is a time that I would like to go to yoga, and that's my neighborhood, that's my studio. I also take at the one by my office too sometimes during the week, but I really do prefer this one up here by my apartment. So I signed up and I didn't tell her. And then at like 5 o'clock, she sends me a text that says, am I reading my roster correctly? With a bunch of question marks. I was like, yes, yes. I'm walking out the door now, I'll see you soon. So it was really awesome to get to take her class. I was kind of nervous, if I'm being honest. I thought like hearing a voice that I know instructing me to do things, is that gonna be weird? Like, because the thing, it's dark in there also. I don't know if I assumed that everyone knew that. It's dark. There's candles, but for the most part it's pretty dark. It's hot, and like the music's decently loud, so she just have to speak loudly. And so I was concerned, like, is it gonna be weird hearing her voice? And it was actually really awesome. I loved it. And because she knew me, she like would come up and like move my body or correct me in whatever way. And it was really cool. I really enjoyed it. I told her to let me know whenever she is in the Upper East Side, or even the one by my office, as long as it's an evening class. She said she mostly teaches at that one during the day. I was like, well, that doesn't work for me. Anyways, I'm really glad that I went, and now I'm going to buy some new pens because I can't find any of my freaking Papermate flares. I have like one, and I want to start using the other, like another one for my content planner. I don't know if you saw that video, went up last week after this. It's actually going up tomorrow, but you know, timing, video timing. So I want to start playing with it and writing things down, but I don't, like, I have one Papermate flare right now that I can find, and that one's living on my power sheets because that has to have a Papermate flare. And I was like, you know what, Laken, go to your yoga class, and then on your walk home from yoga, you can stop at Dwayne Reed and buy a pack of Papermate flares. So that is where we're headed. I am getting pens. Yes, I know they're more expensive than just getting them on Amazon, but I'm impatient. They were on sale. They were on sale for $2.99 for that 2-pack. So it was $1.50 a pen. I'm gonna go check Amazon and see how much they are. Okay, so the 4-pack is the same price per pen as the ones that were on sale at the drugstore, but the 12-pack is definitely cheaper. So good to know. Good morning, happy Tuesday. Yesterday was a pretty good day. It was okay. It started out great. Somehow walking into work on a Monday when you have Friday off and you have a new desk with a window was it's not the worst Monday in the world. And then I went and got a salad for lunch. I decided to go to this place near the office, and once again, online ordering. So I was able to place the order online. I got another kale Caesar salad like I did from the place last week. This time I remembered to ask them for no tomatoes, and this one was much better. I liked it a lot. It was much better. I don't know if it was, so instead of croutons, they had these Parmesan cheese crisps. I've had them before. I got them at Costco. They also have them at Trader Joe's, but anyways, those were really awesome. And then it also had Parmesan, which I almost feel like I didn't eat both. Like, I just needed one of those things in there, which is good to know. It also had romaine mixed in, so it wasn't just kale, which I thought was really cool. So salad was delicious. But then I got home and I just had really bad cramps. If I'm being completely honest with you, it was not good. I was not feeling good. So I decided not to go to the dance class I originally had scheduled and just kind of spend the night relaxing. I've got literally something going on every night into the weekend. So I figured taking one night at home to relax is probably the best option. So I am walking to work now. I just got done submitting my visa application for India, which was exciting. So I do have the option to mail it in, but we have a place here in New York that I can just go to, and I brought my application form, I brought my passport, I brought a new photo, blah, blah, all the things that I had to bring, and submitted it. And they said it should be here in 3 to 5 business days. Sam did his last week, and it took literally 3 days, and he got it back. So I'm hoping that mine will be here pretty quickly. I'm excited about that. I decided also to place an order at Starbucks, a pickup order, and go grab it on my way to work because I just did not sleep well last night, and the Keurig at our office is broken. And so, like, normally I would be like, why are you gonna pay for coffee when you can get free coffee at work? But it's broken. Plus it's hot. And the visa place, like, my appointment was at 9, so I got there at like 8:45 because that's what I do. But when it didn't open till 9. Like, I picked the earliest time slot, so we had to stand outside for like, there were a lot of people there too. We stood outside for like 15 minutes and it's hot. So I almost took my sweater off, but then I felt like I didn't want to go in there with just like a sleeveless, I don't know. All the decisions, and now I'm sweaty, and so I just really wanted a nice coffee, so I placed an order, pickup order at Starbucks. I had enough stars anyway, so it was free. And free. My dad taught me once that nothing in life is free, that you always somehow pay for it, and he's right. I paid for it in buying other Starbucks drinks. So anyways, I didn't sleep well last night. I had some really, really strange dreams that I actually remember. Like, it was just, I don't know what was going on last night, but I have some exciting news that I'm sharing today on Instagram, so I thought I would share it here as well. And I'm really, really hoping, actually what I'm really hoping is that I don't run into anybody from work because I'm getting close to my office. It's not late enough. I think it's a little bit, it's like 9:15. It's not quite late enough, and I'm really hoping that I don't run into somebody and have to explain this. Okay, hopefully my camera doesn't die. If it does, I will tell you about this later. And I'm hoping that by the time this vlog goes live on Sunday, there will still be tickets available if you're interested. But I am going to the Cultivate Your Year Live in Chapel Hill with Cultivate What Matters. They're doing a one-day workshop in December where they are walking you through the power sheets, lots of coaching, lots of exciting things, and they have asked me to lead a table. So I will have a table of goal getters and power sheets users, and we will work through it together. And I'm so excited, y'all. Like, when they announced that, I looked at it. I looked at flights, I looked at everything, and I was like, I really want to make it work, but between having to take a day off of work because it's on a Monday, as well as like the cost of it, I was like, I just couldn't justify it this year. It was almost too late of a notice, even though they announced it for December, like way in advance. I already had my whole year planned out, lots of trips, so I didn't do it. And then when they reached out, I was like, absolutely, I will make it work. I will find a way to make it work. I was so honored that they asked. So hopefully some of you will be there and we can say hi and hang out. So if you are anywhere near Chapel Hill and can make it in for the day, hopefully tickets are still available when this vlog goes live. They're going back on sale today, Tuesday, so they may be gone, but we will see. I'm so excited. It is gonna be a little bit difficult to have it right in the middle of Vlogmas. It might switch up the Vlogmas plans a little bit. I'm gonna have to figure all that out, but I'm also excited to include it as part of Vlogmas. Like, that's an exciting thing. So so it'll all work out. Everything happens for a reason. I truly believe that. Good morning. It is actually Thursday morning and Sam has already left for work, and so I figured, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and close out this week's weekly vlog so that I can get everything edited and uploaded for you. I am headed to Chicago tonight. Yes, I know I was just there, but I am headed back for a actually not a very different weekend, but with different people. So last time I went, I spent time with my friends, my planner friends, as well as obviously hung out with my mom, my family that lives in Chicago. This time I am hanging out with friends and my mom, but it is one of my friends from New York. We're both flying into Chicago. Her mom lives in Nebraska, so her mom's flying in from Nebraska, and the four of us are gonna have a girls' weekend. So I'm really, really excited to spend time with them, do some Chicago things. We're doing a couple touristy things because they have only been a couple of times, so we're gonna do a couple touristy things, but for the most part it's just about the four of us just having some girl times. So I'm gonna close out the weekly vlog here. All that's going on the rest of the day is I'm going to work and then I'm going to the airport, and because I'm gonna be with my friend, I'm gonna focus on my relationship with her and spending time with her at the airport instead of like trying to vlog the airport. Plus the airport experience, let's be real, it's not that exciting. It's just an airport. So I'm gonna close it out here and then we'll kick off next week's weekly vlog tomorrow in Chicago. So if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, please click that subscribe button. I upload new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Thank you so much for watching. Happy planning. So like, I know hold on, it's crowded. Sometimes there's just too many people. Thank you. I'm incredibly stuffed up also right now. Like, I don't know what's going on. I started taking some airborne. I've been using my nose spray that the allergist gave me. I don't know if it's allergies or if it's a cold, just a cold. Like a summer cold, is that a thing? I don't know, but I feel crummy. I hope that doesn't ruin this weekend.